Tomorrow night in Norwalk, Notre Dame Academy will play Perrysburg in the regional finals. Eagles 1 win away from a return trip to the state tournament, a trip they've made 6 times under head coach Travis Galloway. Now, the way the team prepares for the postseason during the entire year is where we pick up our conversation with Coach Galloway in the latest installment of No Days Off.
We've talked about the success you've had in the regular season in the track. You've also had a lot of success in the postseason, 6 trips to the state Final Four. What is the difference between playing a regular season game and a postseason game? I mean, the easy answer is, well, you know there's more pressure. If you lose, the season's over, but you've got to build to that. You have to have your players ready for that type of pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. One thing we've tried to do to help that seemed to help with our success in the postseason is try to schedule our non-league schedule as tough as possible. We don't try to schedule undefeated. We don't try to schedule a game just because it's convenient. We travel quite a bit. Our athletic department's done a great job of allowing that to happen and helping us with that because it prepares us for the tournament time when it quote unquote matters the most. And so we've been very fortunate in that aspect of things. And when the tournament games roll around, the sense of understanding how important details are and that any poor night shooting or poor night in foul trouble or a poor day of turning the ball over, you have to find a way to overcome those things. And a lot of times what we found is the success of that is being very detail-oriented about what teams like to do themselves to try to take them out of their comfort zone.
Is that where like a Classic in the Country comes into play? Because you play top-notch caliber teams in the Classic in the Country. You also have that experience of having to travel, play back-to-back days. But the beauty of that is it's mid-season, so you can use that experience and say, okay, this is what didn't work. We've got a couple of weeks to get this fixed so it will work in the tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. The Classic in the Country is such a unique event because the atmosphere is probably second to none other than the state Final Four, because you have a bunch of fans that are very impartial. They're just there to watch very good basketball and watch very good players compete. So the fact of having so much anticipation for games and seeing all the other great teams compete has been a great thing for our teams, and it really does prepare you for that tournament run where you're getting into a district semi, district final when the crowds get a little bigger and games become extremely important. So that event is second to none that we've ever been to because it does really prepare you for the tournament.
One thing you did go through in this latest tournament in the sectional play, you did get that running clock going. Is that something that, from a coach's perspective, it takes a little pressure off of you? They introduced that a few years ago. You get up by 35 points in the second half. Clock doesn't stop unless there's an injury. Are you in favor of having that running clock? Would you like to see that expanded maybe to district play? I
am in favor of it because of the fact of when you get in certain situations, everybody's uncomfortable, from no matter what side of the bench you're on. And you prepare to play a certain way all year long, and then you have to kind of change how you present your team for a given day. So the running clock kind of allows that to be lesser of a blow, I think, for both teams. And obviously nobody's trying to embarrass anybody. Nobody's trying to do things like that. So I think a running clock kind of helps with that, and I would be in favor for extending it as well.